Very good morning to you, Professor. Tell us more about your findings.
Thanks, Jane. Greetings to you and to your viewers. The report makes a case for a national plan of action for the prevention of child injury and the promotion of child safety. And primarily the case is built upon the scale of the problem. You've indicated 8,000 deaths, 2,000 of which are due to violence, and nearly 3,000 occur as a result of traffic crashes. The scale is higher than reported in other countries, and based on this, this includes burns, which will shortly become a big problem with the winter onset, but it also includes drowning and water safety incidents, both of which contribute about 1,000 cases per annum. The case is built on the scale. It's also built on South Africa's commitment to various international conventions, and it is built on the fact that so many of these cases seem to be occurring in similar settings, similar kind of environments. These are often environments and communities that are under-resourced, that have poor infrastructure. There may be poor housing. It includes informal settlements where road infrastructure is poor, where enforcement is poor, where unemployment is high, and so on. And so you have many cases taking place in what are called structurally impoverished settings. And the case is then built on the scale of the problem, the fact that we are a signatory to conventions dealing with this, and thirdly, that there does seem to be a space for us to scale up our efforts. And this is what the report calls for.
I mean, there's so many factors at play leading to this, so you wonder how you ever get to put a stop to it.
Yes, absolutely. So the factors that contribute to children's vulnerability to violence, as opposed to traffic, as opposed to burns, of course, may vary. But there are common factors as well, and so of interest to us is that so many cases appear to take place where there are settings, or where settings report high levels of impoverishment, a lack of resources, a lack of facilities. In areas like this, there may be schools, but they are often not aftercare facilities, for example. They are often not libraries. They are often, for example, not swimming pools. And the issue of water safety is, of course, extremely current at the moment. In these settings, they are not. They are often not organizations that provide this kind of training for parents or for students in terms of water safety and swimming. And so there is a great deal that contributes to the problem, and there are organizations that are working in the country towards this. But there is some space required to coordinate these activities every year. To have a problem of this scale repeat itself is unacceptable for all of us.
And so you know what was also disturbing?
How one goes about
to read in your report was how widespread self-harming is, and the factors behind that. Tell us more about why children are hurting themselves.
Yes. Thanks, Jane. Yes, so self-harm becomes a concern, especially amongst older children and teenagers. But of concern is in the last period, there seems to be an increasing number of even younger children self-harming, and often self-harming fatally. And so this is of great concern. It is a problem that requires greater attention. Children and young people clearly face a great deal of stress in South African society, whether this stress is through educational achievement, through relationships that are forming, or perhaps through issues that take place at school. We need to provide better resources for children as they become exposed to these kind of stresses. It's not likely to be an issue that subsides internationally. It's a concern, and South Africa in this respect is not different. We have a problem that is probably increasing, but the opportunities for prevention are there, and we need to grasp them.
A disturbing conversation, Professor Ashley van Niekerk, but important one. Thank you.